I've already been putting them together with. Now, I had to have Lachesis do the return there, because Ethlyn provided just the right amount of heal to get Sylvia into one of her prayer modes. Ethlyn obviously would have been preferable, because Ethlyn's going to want the return staff back later, but I have to make do with what I have to make do with here. So now that the hero sword is available, we can pass it around to anybody who has B-rank swords, and it basically becomes an I win button for most of them. Beowulf actually can't make it past the Duke Knight, thanks to weapon triangle disadvantage, but just about anybody else who has B-rank swords manages to clear the arena thanks to Ira's contribution to the team there. This is actually my first time ever promoting Alec and Noish, and so it's happening in Chapter 3, which is actually pretty good. I probably didn't need to favor them as heavily as I have been, particularly Alec with the defense ring there. But things seem to be working out okay, and they'll probably hit level 30. Now, I was really rather impressed with how well Arden could do, thanks to the Pursuit Ring and the Hero Sword. And maybe it was just because my expectations were so low, but when he pretty much wiped the floor with this arena, I was rather floored. I only hope that he will continue to do well enough in the arena, because his movement ain't gonna do him any favors, that's for sure. Now, Ira barely needs the hero sword for her, work. If she would have procced Astra, even the Duke Knight wouldn't have really necessitated its use. But as it was, she got a couple of swings in with it, so Lex's present isn't entirely squandered. So with clever weapon timing, I managed to have Bayo clear this thanks to the hero sword getting in those last two hits before he got hit. It also manages to just barely avoid breaking the hero sword, so that instead of having to pay 1,000 for a broken weapon, whoever picks it up next can just pick it up for the low price of whatever it costs. Now, Korn here is the one I'm going to be leaving the Elite Ring on for the bulk of the chapter. Try to get as many levels under his belt as I can. There is only so much experience I can get to him without even heavier boss abuse than what I levy. So, unfortunately, he will not reach level 30, but I think this was to be predicted. So now we go about repairing all of our equipment, and then we'll be able to send everybody onto the field. So I actually sold Sigurd's Javelin there so that Fury can pick it up. Fury's going to want to put that to use against some of those mages in the top center. I healed Deirdre there to give her a shot after she heals up at activating prayer and dodging a couple of those Duke Knight swings. It's not strictly needed in terms of experience, but if she can get some more money, it'll pass down to Celise. If I remember correctly. So there are a couple main directions that you want to send units in here at the start. Obviously you want to send a contingent of them to go deal with Medino proper, but then there are also some armors and a general off to the east that you'll want to deal with, and then there are some Lance and Duke Knights off to the west. Along with the previously mentioned mages to the north. After you conquer Medino, you'll trigger Silval, and Altushin and his Cross Knights will come out, so you need to remember to be prepared for that. And after that, it's the Ogre Hill Pirates. So the way I'm setting this chapter up is I'll have Du, Levin, Arden, and Ozzel take care of the armors, to the east, and along the way they'll also save those villages. And the bulk of the mounted units will take care of the Mandito proper